Everyone in town praised Chef Darren. They called him a genius, a culinary god. But it was all a lie. The secret behind his success was two old rusty pot passed down from his grandmother, although it didn't look like much. Every dish cooked in it appeared and tasted divine, and Aaron knew without that pot, he was nothing. There were two pots, identical, same size, same color. One worked like magic, the other, completely useless. But they had to be in the same room for complete effect. He always kept them apart to avoid mistakes, until one fateful night. A famous food critic came unannounced. Mr. Opelua. His review could put Darren on the world stage. The kitchen buzzed with pressure. Darren was nervous. He double-checked the ingredients, prepped his station, but in the chaos, he grabbed the wrong pot. One of his workers named Io, who have always wondered why he used one particular rusty pot and not the other, saw him grab the wrong pot, but didn't say anything because he wanted to know what the outcome was going to be. Chef Darren didn't realize until it was too late. The dish was bland, soulless. He plated the food and had it delivered to Mr. O. Darren was proud of himself, thinking he had worked his magic as he usually does. The critic's face tightened after the first bite. Mr. Opelua, the city's toughest food critic, said,
"This is my first time trying the famous Chef Darren's cooking, and tonight, I think his usual spark is missing."
He ironically said.
Or is this a prank?
Darren's heart sank. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. Had he really lost his magic? The food critic, Mr. Ope, wasn't done dishing out his comments. He further continued.
This dish is a bland echo of his reputation, lacking the passion and precision that once made him legendary.
Then it hit him. He mumbled to himself.
Only one thing could have gone wrong. I must have used the wrong pot.
Late at night, he tore the kitchen apart, looking for his magical pot, but he couldn't find it. Instead, he found a sticky note that reads, "Real talent never hides behind a pot." He immediately recognized whose handwriting it was. Io. He screamed his name loudly, but Io was nowhere to be found. His female chef assistant Precious, who was aware of what was going on, stood quietly, watching as everything unfolded. Darren was confused and very unhappy. His reputation has been completely ruined. Because he knew that Mr. Oak must post an unfiltered review about his experience. Darren spent his whole time thinking about what a failure he was. Days turned to weeks and weeks to months. He just folded his arms, refusing to help around in the kitchen. Precious couldn't stand it anymore. She mustered up courage and walked up to Darren. She said,
"You think the magic was in that pot? Darren, it's always been in you. I have been with you for years. I have watched you experiment with recipes."
While still pointing at him, she continued,
"You have created divine meals. You did it with your own hands, not the pot."
Darren looked at his hands, and Io's voice echoed in his mind once again.
Real talent never hides behind a pot.
But for the first time, he understood it differently. His face lit up with joy and excitement. He realized Precious was correct. He gained his confidence back. He picked up a random pot and whipped up a very delicious meal. Now he cooked, but not as the man behind the pot, but as the man behind it all.